If you're a music maker wanting to level up the quality of your music, create the best music of your life, and start seeing progress in your music career, I'm gonna give you one tip that I believe can change your music career forever. But here's the thing, I'm not just gonna give you a list of gear to buy, plugin settings to copy, an algorithm to hack, or anything like that. Because really, that's not what you need to be successful. What you need is a proven mindset and mentality to get you the results you're aiming for. If you're wondering why you should listen to me about any of this, my name is Christian Hale. I'm a Billboard charting producer, songwriter right here in Nashville, Tennessee. 10 years ago now, I dropped out of college with hopes and dreams of making some kind of living in music. And over the years I've done this now, I built a steady, reliable music career. As someone that's statistically in the top 1% of producers and songwriters in the world, this mindset shift and this mentality has been so much a key to my own success and so many other people that I know that have succeeded over the long haul in the music business. So let's get into it and break down what this idea is, how it can apply to you, and how it can change your music forever. So what's the hack? What's the tip? What's the mindset shift? It's this right here. Consistency over time. Really, it's that simple. Consistency over time. You know, so many people have hopes and dreams of their music career just blowing up. Maybe they put out a song and it just completely 180 explodes their career overnight. Or they hear these stories of these people that were nobody and then overnight their song blew up on TikTok or went viral on social media, went viral on streaming, and they were these overnight successes, these overnight sensations. And I think there's this part of us, all of us that make music, that kind of secretly hope that happens, right? We hope that we do something and it blows up and reaches the masses and our lives are changed overnight and we make a whole bunch of money and achieve all our hopes and goals and dreams. But the reality is 99.99% of times, that's not really how it works. The reality of how the music industry works is that it is a long game again of consistency over time. And I'm not just talking about success and outcomes and winning Grammys or your song going #1 or hundreds of thousands of monthly listeners on Spotify or anything like that. I'm also speaking from the perspective of actually developing your skills and developing your craft. You want to create the best mixes of your life. That's probably going to be a process of honing your skills, honing your craft consistently over the course of time. You want to become a better songwriter. You're probably not going to write 2 or 3 songs and then be a great, consistent day in, day out songwriter. It's probably going to be a skill set that you develop consistently over the course of time. Same thing goes with performing, producing, being an artist, really anything. It's all a long game of consistency over time. You know, there's a saying around moving to a music city like Nashville that Nashville is a 10-year town. And, you know, I think deep down, a lot of music makers think that they're the exception to this. And they think, oh, it's not going to take me 10 years to have success. It's not going to take me 10 years to achieve whatever goals I've set out for myself. I'm talented. I'm going to move to town and I'm going to make some relationships. I'm going to hustle. And in a year, 2, 3 years, my career is going to pop. My career is going to blow up. I'm going to be set for life. It's not going to take me 10 years. And in some ways, I was the exception to this, but in other ways, I'm not the exception to this at all. You know, a few years into my time in Nashville, I did experience some early success, like signed a publishing deal, started having some somewhat consistent TV and film placements, had some cuts with artists, was making a decent living, but like it wasn't 3 or 4 or 5 years in, everything changed and just blew up for me. I'm now 8 years in almost to the 10-year town of Nashville, and really it is a consistency over time, incremental grind of just getting a little bit better at your skill set, seeing your business move incrementally forward. Sure, having some things that might take you up 2 notches at a time, but again, it is a grind of consistency over time, day in, day out, getting a little bit better at the art and craft of what we do as music makers. And the thing I love about that 10-year town mindset is, to me, it really isn't about 10 years or 8 years or 12 years. It's not about a number. It's about having this long-term growth mindset, not an instant gratification mindset. It's about having the mindset and mentality that, hey, if I am choosing to get into the music business, if I love music, I want to make better music, I want to get better at the art and craft of it, I want to maybe have some monetary success if that's your goal, turn it into some level of career and income. It's that mindset and mentality that this is not a get rich quick, overnight success, quick hit game. It is a game, again, I'll say it over and over, of being consistent, honing your skills, honing your craft over the course of time, in many cases, years and years and years. You know, and with that too, I think a lot of times people think, okay, I'll put in that consistency over time grind until I reach my first little bit of success, and then I'll be able to put my feet up a little bit and be able to coast and rest on my laurels, and you know, I won't have to work so hard. And maybe that's true, but as somebody that's had a little bit of success, the only thing that's going to continue to move your career forward is you still, after you've had some success, putting in the work, continuing to be consistent over the course of time. A buddy of mine named Doug Weir, he's a top mixer. He's mixed like 25 number ones. He's Grammy nominated. He's a beast. His work is absolutely incredible. He's obviously put in his reps. His skill set is developed at this point in time to be able to achieve that level of success. And Doug says, to this day, the absolute hardest thing I do in my life is mixing. And that's somebody that is a world-class, like top 0.1 of 1% mixer. And he's like, because at the end of the day, in order to mix the next great song or do my best work on a mix that's on my desk, on my computer for me to mix today, I have to show up and grind it out and problem solve it. And I love that mindset that even when you get to a high level of success, high level of achievement, like the thing that's going to keep that success and achievement going is showing up and just continuing to put in the work and be consistent through successes, through failures, to continue to grow your career forward and hone your skills. It can also be easy to assume that when you get to a certain level of success in the music industry, that frustrating things that happen in the beginning of your music career don't happen to you anymore. And I'm here to tell you that that is not true at all. And the thing that's going to get you through to the other side of those frustrating moments is putting in the work, being consistent, getting back on the saddle, and moving your career forward. Just in the last few months, to keep it straight and transparent with you, I've had multiple sync placements fall through. And that, like, as somebody that does a lot of music for TV and film, very normal part of my world. Seeing money, kind of like hypothetical, theoretical money fall through, and then seeing the ad that your song was almost in play on TV and be like, sweet, that could have been my song. Had a couple things like that happen in the last couple months. Had a song that was on the charts with an artist on radio just kind of flop at radio and never really crack much above 40 on the charts. Had a song that was maybe supposed to be the single for this artist, maybe not even going to come out and be a single anymore. Why? I couldn't tell you. But the thing is anybody that's in the music industry that's watching this, you have way more experiences like this than your successes. And I know all sorts of successful people in the music industry as producers, songwriters, artists, mixers, mastering engineers. We all experience so many more failures than successes that nobody ever sees. And again, the way to get through those disappointing moments in your music career, whether you're early on or you have a little bit of momentum but haven't quite broken through, or you're starting to experience some success, the way to get on the other side of it and get to the next level in your music career is to put your head down and be consistent. Get back in the studio, make another song, take that song as an opportunity to hone your skill sets, grow your craft, and learn and get better, and then do it again and do it again and do it again, and have this long-term success and long-term growth mindset. You know, one of the things I really like about how I've built my music business is it wasn't like I had nothing going on. Then, you know, 4 or 5 or 6 years in, I had one huge hit song that I made a big spike of income from, and then that didn't happen for 3 or 4 more years. How I've built my career from a business standpoint has honestly been very incremental. My royalties at one point in time from my various forms and fashions, you can click on a video down below if you want to learn about some of the different royalty streams in music that you can be a part of and that I'm a part of. But at one point, however many years ago, they were $0 a month, and then they were $100 a month, and then $200 a month, and then $500 a month. We're talking about, like, this is over the course of years building this stuff up until eventually you've put in your work over years, been really consistent in your output over the course of time, and you can kind of wake up one day and be like, oh dang, like there's a little bit of a thing here. And the thing that allowed those numbers, that growth to occur for me, was getting back in the studio, borderline putting my head down, ignoring everything else, and being consistent over time. So you've heard me say it like 100 times now, consistency over time. But really, as somebody that's in the game, that's been in the game, that started out with hopes and dreams, and in a lot of ways is doing so many of the things that that kid that dropped out of college would have dreamed of 10 years ago now, this is the key. It's not a plug-in that's going to move your career forward. It's not some magic connection with some, you know, dude behind a curtain at a record label or a manager. It's not a piece of gear. It's not hacking an algorithm. It's you putting in the work, developing your skill sets, getting as good at the art and craft of music making as you possibly can. So you got this. Here's to making better music. Here's to making the best music of your life, continuing to grow your music career, and we'll see you back here on the channel real soon.